Welcome to our presentation. I am Rick Thompson, the GIS coordinator for Polk County, Minnesota. I am joined by Lisa Schaefer and Kyle Wickstrom from our long-term partners, ProWest. All right, before we get started here, I'll give you a little information on Polk County. We are located in northwestern Minnesota. We are on the North Dakota-Minnesota border, about 90 miles from the Canadian border. Our population is around 32,000. It fluctuates a little up and down. We are an agricultural community in the heart of the Red River Valley. We have been actively using GIS in Polk County for more than 15 years. Today, we want to look at leveraging and promoting land records in Polk County. The challenge we faced was, how are we going to make our land records available to our users and the public utilizing the GIS tools that are available? We wanted to make sure our data is up to date. We wanted to make data available 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. We wanted to give our users direct access to the data in a timely manner and during their work hours. We wanted to make sure the visual approach to the data is a good experience for the user. We don't want users to get frustrated. We wanted to make access simple and with as few clicks as possible. We wanted to make sure our base features were as accurate as possible. And how are we going to do this? We went through the following steps, and this will be just a generic phase of the things that we went through. But we started with a monumentation project. It was a 5-year contract with a local surveyor to locate, place, and record corners in a 3-mile grid throughout the county. In the municipalities and the lakes area, we went with a 1 mile or even a half-mile grid. We needed more control points to start with. Then we adjusted our PLSS layers using newly acquired corners and the latest imagery for a reference. Once that was complete, we constructed our parcels township by township, included wiping out the existing, researching documents, and reconstructing the new parcel layer. After completion with these base layers being cleaned, we decided to transition to parcel fabric to help with the maintenance of these features. And we worked with Lisa on this transition. Lisa, is there something you'd like to share at this time?
Yes, I would. So the technology enhancements really brings about some awesome tools that you're able to utilize to not only maintain your data, but also assist in any spatial alignment improvements. So you're correct. So Polk County was operating at the time that they were doing all of their previous work with the parcel reconstruction in a basic geodatabase environment. And that wasn't necessarily meeting their goals for efficient maintenance and keeping the data up to date for the county and the public. So they were able to take advantage of the parcel fabric to take advantage of those technology improvements for spatial alignment with other feature types, and within those feature types for not only record tracking, but also for quality improvement. So what were we able to accomplish by migrating the data to Fabric? Well, first they were able to migrate from that standard geodatabase to initially the ArcMap Fabric. And once they accomplished that, down the road, then they were able to migrate to the ArcGIS Pro Parcel Fabric. Along with the advancement to Parcel Fabric, the county was able to then schedule nightly tasks to export Fabric to join with other various databases, replace various and previous public-facing data for all online applications and solutions, and really addressing that need to keep everything up to date as part of their challenge by keeping everything on a daily update, so a near real-time situation. As far as data improvements and maintenance, the county staff was also able to look at the quality-driven tools available in the Parcel Fabric to assist in finding and resolving potential spatial issues. And by doing so, the county staff and anyone using the data for decision-making was able to really gain that confidence in the data so they know any decisions going forward are going to be that much better.
With our foundation in place, it was time to make our land records, data, and solutions available to the public. The question was, what is the best way for us to do this? We decided to go with EPV, Equitable Property Value Initiative. This would allow us to organize, build, and present our land record information in a user-friendly visual approach. The template was there. We just needed to incorporate our resources and make changes and additions where needed. Implementation. Internal implementation process. We were building a team. We wanted to get our stakeholders involved with the build. We worked with our long-term partner, ProWest, our county assessor, taxpayer specialist auditor, and our IS department. Working with our team, we met several times discussing, how we wanted items to work, what we wanted to present to the public, tried to get everybody involved in the build process. After several meetings and changes, we were able to get everyone to feel good about the EPV initiative and what we were going to offer. We worked very close with Kyle on the build process. Kyle, is there something you'd like to share at this time?
Yes, thanks, Rick. So working with the equitable property value solution, that solution comes with numerous information products that we worked with the county to make sure all the stakeholders understood what types of information from their existing systems we would need in order to map it to data that was coming out of the parcel fabric, and then to generate new data from that existing parcel fabric to support the various applications that come with the EPV. That included things like the residential comp finder and the tax distribution information. It was important for everyone to understand and remember that the EPV provided pre-configured solutions, and that anything that staff or the general public would need that wasn't included in the pre-configuration could be built out. And we actually worked with various individuals and a couple different departments to build out some of those existing templated solutions. So the stakeholders and understanding their data management workflows was key to making sure that we designed and built out effective solutions that didn't come with that out-of-the-box template. And flexibility and openness in terms of stakeholders and the way that they perform their tasks was really important to ensuring that staff were able to maintain some of the ancillary data that goes with the equitable property value. Polk County had already shared its primary geospatial hub right from its county website. This hub page serves as sort of a traffic cop to help users find themes and topics that are related to the information that they may be seeking, and in this case, equitable property information. The template was designed and branded to reflect the county's specific flavor, using information from its own website and its web provider. We included information regarding the tax parcel information that was coming from those tax systems, as well as being transparent with the way that property gets valued and assessed. We configured the Survey 123 application to help homestead status property owners identify their estimated taxes. And then we included nearly all of the EPV solutions that come with that template, plus included some additional examples of these different solutions. One of those additional solutions was the tax sales map. Tax reverted property is another Esri solution that doesn't readily come with the EPV solution, but we deployed that application as well, and we're able to add those specific maps and apps to the Equitable Property Value Hub. Polk County also subscribed to Arcgis Hub Premium, so that way it can share its information with a group of private users to help engage those stakeholders. The county has a long-standing tradition of sharing its information and using open data, a capability of Arcgis Hub. The county is able to provide the most up-to-date information coming from its GIS database. The county is also sharing information about upcoming tax events, whether it be the Board of Equalization and Appeals, as well as other events. We had also built out the county's ArcGIS solution to include an internal version of some of the maps and applications that would be used by internal staff. Using ArcGIS enterprise sites, we're able to set up a page that resembled the public page. This enterprise site includes maps and apps that internal staff use to look up maybe information that is more private, that shouldn't be shared with the public, as well as manage some of the information that is showing up on that public page. This page also includes an application which allows the staff to review appeals that are submitted through the EPV Hub.
Thank you for attending our session. Attached is a link to Polk County's EPV site. Feel free to go in and search and test the site out. Thank you again.